Good day, guys. So here's how I made this fluffy and moist banana bread, or at least how I try not to embarrass myself on camera. We started with sieving the flour. This step is supposed to be simple, but I actually started with wet sieve, so I had to switch it so the entire dry ingredients doesn't turn into a paste. While I was changing the sieve, I just took the liberty of peeling the banana. Then afterwards, I proceeded to skilling my dry ingredients. I went in baking soda, baking powder, and salt. The exact measurement of ingredients I used for this recipe is going to be on the video description. So I actually proceeded to mashing up my banana. I had to mash the banana up into a fine puree. Not really fine puree though, I left in some chunks of banana in there because I like to see chunks of banana when I'm munching on this. So afterwards, I proceeded to add in my brown sugar and white sugar. If you notice, you see that the amount of brown sugar I added was way more than the white sugar because I wanted the brown sugar more. I wanted the source of sweetness to come more from the brown sugar than the white. Then I made my buttermilk. To make your buttermilk is quite simple. Just milk and lemon. You mix it until you get a thicker consistency. Then afterwards, I actually added my yogurt. For this, you can use plain yogurt, but I actually use sweetened yogurt. Yeah, because I like sweet mats. Then afterwards, I proceeded to add in my eggs, 2 eggs. Then I went on with melting my butter. If you notice, I did not use overly high heat to melt this butter because I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want anything to delay my baking. So I whisked the wet ingredients, the egg and the butter. I whisked everything together. Then mixed up the dry ingredients thoroughly. So the baking powder, soda and everything marries together with the flour. Then afterwards, I added the melted butter, the already melted butter into the mix. Then if you notice, I was adding baking soda. That's because the quantity I used, the baking soda quantity I used the first time when I was measuring the ingredients was not enough, so I had to add some more. Then I mixed in the wet and the dry ingredients together and folded. So I folded for it to mix in completely. Then to enrich the batter, I had to go in with Oreo and chocolate chips. I just, broke in the chocolate chips cookie into the batter and folded everything in together. Please, before you start this process, make sure you're already preheating your oven. I forgot to include that in the video, but preheat your oven at least 160 to 170 degree. Depends on the kind of oven you're using. I'm using an industrial oven, so yes. So I layered everything. I added some cookies on top of the batter for garnishing, and I baked at 170 degree for 15 minutes. And this is what it looks like. It was yummy and moist. And if you notice your batter is so thick, you can always add in milk or some more liquid to loosen it up. Please do well to like and subscribe for more recipe. Thank you.